So in order to complete the flame test and how to use the calculator, here's the video on step by step, okay? So first, we need the wavelength, okay? The wavelength in the lab, once you actually burn the metal, was given to you in nanometers, okay? So if you take a look, depending on the color that your metal burned, that's the color, that's the wavelength that you're going to use. So for example, if we look at green's wavelength is 5 to 560. The representative wavelength that you're using or that you're doing is 520. So for your wavelength, you are going to choose 520 nanometers, okay? So that 520 nanometers is the wavelength that you're going to turn into meters. So nanometers needs to be turned into meters. You need a conversion, and the conversion is going to be given here. So it's 1 meter over, that equals 1 times 10 to the 9th nanometers. Since you want to get rid of nanometers, nanometers has to be at the top, at the bottom, my bad, and at the top you will have 1 meter, okay? You're going to multiply by the top, divide by the bottom. So in your calculator, I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so to convert the nanometers into meters on your calculator, you need to make sure you press 520, all right? And then when you multiply, you're gonna multiply by 1, and then you're gonna press divide. And then it's gonna be 1, and then to do the double ease, you're gonna press second and the number right above 7. That should give you the ease, all right? And then you're gonna press 9, and then you're gonna press equal. And you should get this same number, which is 0 point and then 6 zeros, 52. So in the calculator, we got 0 0.0, 6 zeros, and then a 52. Now, I said this, in order to avoid making mistakes in the calculator, not putting in enough zeros, you want to turn this into scientific notation. Now, how do you turn this into scientific notation? You move this decimal all the way between the 5 and the 2. You always want to move it till you get to the first non-zero number. You want to move it after that. So you're going to count how many times it takes you to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your answer should be 5.2 e to the negative 7. And remember, it has to be negative because the original number, which was 0.6052, was smaller than 1. So this is the wavelength in meters that you're going to be putting into your energy calculation. So for energy calculation, we are going to write E is equal to H, which is 6.626 e to the negative 34, and you're going to multiply that by 2.998, which is the speed of light, e to the 8th, and you're going to divide that by the wavelength you calculated, which is 5.2 e to the negative 7. I'm going to show you how to put this all in your calculator. All right, go. All right, and then to complete the energy calculation in your calculator, you're going to press 6.626. Again, in order to do the ease, it's second and then x to the minus 1. And then you're going to press the negative that's right below this decimal, and that's the correct negative to press. And then you're going to multiply 2.998, again, second, ease, and then that's to the 8th, and then you're going to press divided by 5.2, again second, your ease, and then it's your negative 7, and that should give you 3.8, which is the correct answer. Don't forget to add times 10 to the negative 19.